The idea that we are sitting somehow on the top of the planet, separate from nature, that we are self-centered, that we are organized at our very core to be apart from each other, holding on to just what is ours, is really a fairly recent idea, right, that has been handed to us to believe. And it coincides very nicely with war and slavery. It keeps those ideas in place. It keeps us able to allow those things to continue. Because if it's true that we're self-centered, if it's true that we're not relational, then why would we care about what's happening on the global scene? Why would we care about what's happening with other people? So there's deep investment in holding us to that idea. And for me, what being bold is about and the opportunity to be here is to disrupt that. To disrupt it not with a new idea, but to disrupt it with returning us to what is true for us. That all of this only works because we feel a sense of disconnect from our own truth. And so if we can interrupt that disconnect from our own truth, if we can get in the way of and begin to practice another path that allows us to reconnect, not so much as we're often told, this is a departure, by getting all connected to those other people, but by first getting connected to ourselves. Because if you truly believe that there is no other, right, when you truly come to drop into that truth, you know that the path to connect to the whole is not by going out there somewhere, but actually by connecting in here. And I know I'm disrupting all kinds of ideas of how compassion works and how it is that we're supposed to feel for someone else. But I think that this is one of the major, I want to say, corruptions of a deep and intimate understanding of compassion. That it's not merely an act and it's not an idea, that it's actually a practice. And it's a practice that is the result of an arising that comes from our own feeling with ourselves. We discover the other right here. We discover the ways in which we cut off from the global and social, from the relational, in the personal, when we cut off from our own hearts.